can you still find a dollar slice for $1?
We live the dash and we're trying to find a dollar slice right here in New York City.
New York City is famous for its pizza slices.
But recently there has been rumours that these dollar slices are getting harder and harder to find.
So we jumped on a flight from Manchester to New York to do some investigating for ourselves.
That is good.
If you're new here, we're Ryan and Jade, otherwise called Live the Dash.
We specialise in taking on travel challenges and answering weird travel questions.
That's why we found ourselves in Naples asking for pineapple on pizza, travelling to every McDonald's in the world, and it's why we're in New York hunting for dollar slices.
Good pizza.
In this week's video, we visit all 5 New York City boroughs to see if the dollar slice still exists. And along the way, we share the best and the worst
Thumbs down from me.
pizza spots in New York City.
So, can you still get a dollar slice for $1?
So we're in Chelsea in Manhattan. I'm stood outside Two Brothers Pizza. They famously did a dollar slice, but they had to change their prices at the end of last year, and it is now $1.50 for a slice. Times are changing out here. Anyway, I've got the first slice of the day from this shop, and I put a bit of everything on it. I've got chili flakes, I've got oregano, and I've also got some weird yellow powder, which I'm not actually sure what that is, but you've got to have a bit of everything on there. So we're gonna rank these pizza slices A to D. I'm gonna give it B. B for Bertie. Oh yeah, look. This is how much it used to be. This is how much it is now. So we've just been to Artichoke, and we got their cheapest slice. It is far from a dollar slice. This one was $6.50, but it is absolutely enormous. It comes on 2 plates and it came in a massive brown bag. Without further ado, let's get this slice tried. Again, there is a lot of oil on here. Might have to dab this one. Wow, look how much oil has come off that. You could dab until you're blue in the face and you're not getting all that oil off. We read this is one of the most popular slices in New York. I can't really fold this. It's a little hard to fold. Hello. A man has just walked up and taken a photo of me and then just been like, thanks, and then walked off. Anyway, right. That is so crunchy. I don't think that tastes so very much. That, for me, I'm gonna go with C category for this. It was expensive, it's too oily, and it's rich. There's always something going on in New York. Whether it's, you know, something in Times Square or it's a 60-year-old bloke in sandals on a skateboard air guitaring to some rock music. Back to the pizza review. I'm gonna give this is going in the C category.
That is the worst one today, hands down. Doesn't taste of very much, filled with oil. It's a thumbs down from me and a category F. I am disappointed though. I heard so many good things about this place, and when we asked for recommendations for the best pizza in New York, I can't tell you how many people said this place, so maybe we've just had an off day, but this isn't great. This sign says that it's the best pizza in New York, so obviously we have to go in and get a slice. We're currently in Manhattan. We've made our way to Bleeker Street Pizza. It's meant to be the best pizza in New York. The slices here cost $3.50, and I can confirm that they are delicious. There is so much cheese on this pizza. Also, I asked for a margarita slice, and now I feel embarrassed because you're just meant to ask for a cheese slice. I am gonna rate this as B. It is really good, but there's so much cheese on it that it takes quite a while to chew. So for that reason, it's in the B category.
So we've just been into Joe's. The Joe's behind me is the original Joe's, and they do not do a dollar slice either. The guy said that they've never done dollar slices, and he said that you can get them in New York still, potentially, but it's not good pizza. He also gave me a slightly bigger slice, which, you know, I'm very grateful for, and it smells amazing. You might recognize Joe's from Spider-Man. It's been in the Spider-Man movie. That's where Peter Parker worked. This slice was $4. We've stepped away from Joe's. That slice was absolutely excellent. It had a little bit of a sweeter taste to it. I'm gonna put that in the A category. The reason being is because, first of all, it had a really nice flavor. Second of all, it's really famous. And third of all, the guys in there were really friendly. On to the next one. It is a glorious day here. The sun is shining down on us. I couldn't have picked a better day to do a pizza food tour around New York. Let's get on to the next one.
We've made our way to Percy's Pizza. This place looks not like very much from the outside, but when you get in there, I could tell that it was going to be a hidden gem. They don't do slices for $1, they're $3. But 10 years ago, you could get a $1 slice from this exact place. But he said that was 10 years ago and there's no chance now. I put all the toppings on, I folded it in half. That is good. Category-wise, I put this in B.
Okay, I've dabbed some of the oil off this pizza. There's a few different etiquettes about eating New York pizza. Dabbing the oil is a contentious point, I think. Not everyone does it, but health is wealth. Let's give this a go. That is surprisingly really good. I wasn't expecting all that much, but that is really delicious. We found this place on a Reddit forum, and it's a great example of don't judge a book by its cover, because the place looks like a bit of a dive. Delicious. Right, on to the next one. Let's go.
We've stopped at Ben's Pizza. A slice here costs $3, which, again, not $1. He didn't actually seem too happy when I asked if he had a $1 slice. The sign outside said it was the best pizza in the world. I would describe this slice as bad. And it might be my own fault because I didn't put any toppings on this one, but it doesn't really taste of anything. It's better than Artichoke, but it's a bit mid. It's quite an easy one for me. This is category C. It's just, there's not much to it. I've just tried some of the best slices in New York, and then I've tried this one and it's not good. We have spent the majority of the morning in Manhattan. It is time to go somewhere else. There must be a $1 slice somewhere in New York, and I don't think it's in Manhattan. On to the next borough. Let's go.
Manhattan had been a mixed bag with 1 A, 3 Bs, a C and a D.
But New York is much more than just Manhattan, so it was time to move on.
To determine who does the best pizza in New York, we needed to hit all 5 boroughs.
So next up,
We're in Queens, another borough of New York. Again, there's some fierce rivalries between these boroughs. A lot of people say that Queens does the best pizza. So we've come to Sunnyside. It is just meters away from the metro station or the subway, or whatever you call it. The most interesting thing about this slice is that, well, first of all, it's our friend's favorite place. She used to live in Queens. Second of all, there is a sesame seed crust on this bad boy. Not the most elegant of bites, but dang, that is some good pizza. That is fantastic, it's phenomenal. I would give that an A rating.
This is a $3 slice from Marabella here in Queens. Not a $1 slice in sight just yet, but this slice is delicious. Tiny place. The guy said it's better known for its pasta than its pizza, but this is a good slice. Packed with flavour. The cheese is probably the stringiest pizza cheese that we've had on this entire trip. Let me demonstrate that for you. Kind of. Easily one of the best that we've had today. I'm putting this in the A category. Queens is delivering.
We've made it to another borough. We're here in Queens, New York. This is one of the pizzas I've already consumed. Only the crust is left. This is from Marabella. This was phenomenal. So far, Queens has been, dare I say it, the best borough for pizza in New York. Shh, I didn't say that. We're outside Goodfellas Pizza in Queens, in New York. Just got a slice, it was $3. Let's give it a go. If I'm totally honest, it's not rocking my world. It is certainly not the best pizza that we've had today. It's not offensive. Actually, saying that, it's got an unidentified brown spot on it, which is concerning. And I also had to mop up some of the oil off it, which is another, strike against it. So, in my books, it's not doing very well. I think we should move on. What's that? The pizzas in Staten Island are better than Brooklyn and Manhattan. Well, that's where we're heading. And we're gonna see what the pizzas on Staten Island are like. So we're here, we've arrived in Staten Island, and we've been off the ferry for a matter of minutes, and we've stumbled across A&S Pizza. This wasn't a $1 slice, this was $2.50, which is actually still very reasonable. And as you can see, I've already taken a bite, but I'll give you another bite just for the camera. It's cheesy, it's tomatoey. I've got every type of topping on there. Chili flakes, oregano, garlic, salt, pepper. I put it all on. It's not that oily. There's no napkin given, no napkin required, which is great. This is a solid start to our time in Staten Island. I'm gonna put this in the C.
I asked for a cheese slice, but all they did was these square slices. These square slices are called Sicilian slices. This is heavy. Like, my plate is being weighed down by this slice. I've had 2 bites. Oily, heavy, wouldn't rate it. We're here at Pier 76. I wouldn't recommend it. Category F. There's a massive hill and the pizza places in Staten Island are few and far between. This isn't like Manhattan or Brooklyn where every single street corner that you're on there's a pizza place. And we've got another 15-minute walk now up this huge hill to the next one. Fingers crossed it is open. It's not looking good. I don't think we're gonna find a dollar slice here. So we've made our way to famous New York pizza in Staten Island. It felt like quite a trek from where we got off the ferry. The slices here are $2.50, which is pretty good, but it's not quite $1. And I really had high hopes that we would find it here. It's a really good slice. I like how stringy the cheese is, the tomato tastes fresh. It actually, I probably shouldn't say this, but reminds me a bit of a Domino's pizza. $2.50. That ain't bad.
We haven't been able to find a dollar slice in Staten Island, but the search does continue. Tomato sauce on here is unreal. Bravo. Let's go.
Although a little weird, Staten Island had some good pizza.
But it was now time to see what was on offer in Jay-Z's hometown.
That is really good. We're at Norma's Pizza here in Brooklyn. The slices here cost $3. We've heard really good things about this place. A lot of people have recommended that we check out Norm's. I can see why. This pizza is so good. Rating-wise, I think I'm giving this an A. I really like this one, it's really good.
Thank you. Cheers, ma'am. So we're a little off the beaten track here. We're in Brooklyn and we've come to Pizzetta. We saw online that this is worth the walk. We've got ourselves a slice and it was $3.58. The size of the slice is pretty big. It looks, aesthetically, it looks very, very good. I've put a little bit of everything on there. I had chilies on there, oregano, the garlic. Right, it's time to give it a try. Pizzetta in Brooklyn, what are you saying? It's good. Yeah.
Good enough.
It's good, it's good enough.
No, but it is good enough.
Oh, it's good enough. The cheese isn't stringy, and I like it to be quite stringy. I would give this a rating of, I think I got a bit of chili there. Jesus. Add a bit of chili there. Right, I'm gonna put this in the C category. This cheese isn't stringy enough for me, but it is good, like it's passable, like you'd be happy with it. But yeah, that's where it's landed.
We've walked across the Williamsburg Bridge. We've seen some very positive signs on the walk over, including this one behind us, which says 99 cents for a slice. It must be too good to be true. It cannot be true. What do you reckon?
Well, you can't have a pizza joint that says 99 cents on the outside and sell it for any more. The issue that you have with that is that obviously you've tied yourself into a price. Your store is called that price. So yeah, it must be true.
We're about to find out. Anyway, Brooklyn, we have been told, is maybe some of the best pizza in New York, but we're here to find out if that's true because Manhattan had some pretty good slices. So Brooklyn, you've got a lot to live up to.
We're near the Brooklyn Bridge and Supreme Pizza behind me does a dollar slice. It is here in front of me. I've put a little bit of everything on it. I can't believe that we've actually managed to find a dollar slice. They do still exist. Right, I'm gonna give it a try. That is pretty tasty, considering the price point here. This is $1, and that is not the worst pizza that we have had today. In fact, I put it right slap bang mid-table. That is really nice.